Hey there, fellow digital citizens. Welcome to the age of constant connectivity, where our lives are intertwined with technology more than ever before. Let's talk about something truly terrifying: surveillance. It's a word that sends shivers down the spine, conjuring images of Orwellian nightmares. It's not just the stuff of dystopian novels anymore. No, it's our reality, unfolding in real time. It's happening right now, right under our noses, or rather, in our pockets. Yes, those little devices we carry everywhere. Our smartphones, those pocket-sized portals to the digital world, are becoming tools of mass surveillance. Think about it. Every app you download, every website you visit, every message you send is a potential data point. Every swipe, every click, every selfie is tracked, analyzed, and monetized. Companies are building detailed profiles about us, often without our explicit consent. But it's not just about targeted ads anymore. The stakes are much higher. It's about control, censorship, and the erosion of our fundamental rights. Scary stuff, right? Imagine a world where your every move is monitored, and your every thought is scrutinized. Now I know what you're thinking. John, you're being paranoid. But consider this. The more data they have, the more power they wield. I've got nothing to hide. That's a common sentiment. And hey, maybe you don't, but privacy isn't just about hiding things. But here's the thing, privacy isn't about hiding wrongdoing. It's about maintaining our dignity, our freedom, and our ability to think and act without fear of constant surveillance. It's about protecting our freedom and autonomy. These are the cornerstones of a free society, and that's something worth fighting for. We need to be vigilant and proactive in safeguarding our privacy rights. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the world of surveillance apps and the implications they have on our daily lives. Trust me, it's a wild ride. From facial recognition to location tracking, the technology is evolving rapidly, and we need to stay informed and aware. Let's talk about Tencent. You might not recognize the name immediately, but you've definitely encountered their handiwork. This Chinese tech behemoth is a global powerhouse with fingers in every digital pie imaginable. Gaming, social media, e-commerce, you name it. They're like the digital equivalent of a multi-headed hydra, constantly growing and expanding. But what really sets Tencent apart is its dominance in China. With over 1 billion users, their flagship app, WeChat, is practically synonymous with the internet itself in the Middle Kingdom. It's the digital air they breathe, the virtual water they drink. And that, my friends, is where things get interesting. Or should I say, concerning. Now let's talk WeChat. Imagine Facebook, WhatsApp, Venmo, Amazon, and Uber all rolled into one neat little app. That's WeChat in a nutshell. It's the Swiss Army knife of apps, the digital equivalent of duct tape. It does everything. Need to send a message to a friend? WeChat's got you covered. Want to pay your bills? No problem, just whip out WeChat Pay. Feeling hungry? Order some takeout on WeChat. Craving some mindless entertainment? Dive into the endless stream of videos and articles on WeChat Moments. It's the ultimate convenience, the digital equivalent of a warm hug, but with a side of constant surveillance. Here's where things get really creepy. WeChat collects a staggering amount of data on its users. We're talking everything from your location history to your browsing habits, your contact list to your payment information. They even track the messages you send and receive, analyzing them for keywords and patterns. Think about that for a second. Every little detail of your digital life is being monitored, analyzed, and stored. It's like having a creepy stalker following your every move. Except this stalker is a multi-billion-dollar corporation with close ties to the Chinese government. And speaking of the Chinese government... Section 5. Big Brother is watching and messaging. Here's the kicker. The Chinese government has a tight leash on Tencent and WeChat. They can access user data whenever they please, without a warrant or even a buy your leave. And they're not shy about using this power to silence dissent and maintain control. Criticize the government online? Your WeChat account could disappear faster than a dissident at a Politburo meeting. Share an article about sensitive political topics. Prepare for a visit from the internet police. In China, WeChat isn't just a communication tool, it's a tool of social control. And that's a chilling thought for anyone who values freedom of speech and privacy. Section 6. Tencent's global ambitions. Now you might be thinking, John, this is China we're talking about. I live in a free country. I'm safe. Well, hold your horses there, buckaroo. Tencent's ambitions extend far beyond the Great Firewall of China. They're investing heavily in companies all over the world, from gaming giants like Riot Games and Epic Games to social media platforms like Reddit and Discord. They're even trying to get a foothold in the US market, albeit with limited success so far. The point is, Tencent is a global player, and their influence is only going to grow in the years to come. And that should concern us all. Section 7. The future of surveillance. It's in your pocket. So, what does the future hold? Well, if current trends are anything to go by, the future of surveillance is mobile, personalized, and pervasive. It's not just about governments watching our every move, it's about corporations collecting our data, analyzing our behavior, and manipulating our choices. It's about a world where our every move is tracked, our every purchase is predicted, and our every thought is commodified. It's a future where privacy is a distant memory and freedom is just another product to be bought and sold. Sounds pretty bleak, right? Well, don't despair just yet. There's still time to fight back. Section 8. Fighting back. Protecting your digital privacy. So, what can we do about this whole surveillance state situation? It's a question that more and more people are asking as they become aware of how pervasive surveillance has become in our daily lives. Well, the first step is awareness. Awareness is the foundation upon which all other actions are built. Without understanding the scope and scale of the issue, it's impossible to take meaningful steps to address it. We need to educate ourselves and others about the dangers of unchecked data collection and the importance of digital privacy. This means attending workshops, reading up on the latest news, and sharing information with our communities. The second step is action. Awareness alone isn't enough. We need to translate that knowledge into concrete actions that can make a difference. We need to demand greater transparency and accountability from tech companies. This can be done through petitions, protests, and by supporting organizations that fight for digital rights. We need to support legislation that protects our digital rights. This means staying informed about proposed laws and regulations, and contacting our representatives to voice our support or concerns. And we need to vote with our wallets, choosing products and services that respect our privacy. By supporting companies that prioritize user privacy, we can create a market demand for better practices. It's a David versus Goliath battle, to be sure, but even Goliath had his weak spot. In this case, that weak spot is the collective power of informed and active consumers. And when it comes to tech giants like Tencent, that weak spot is public opinion. Public opinion can sway company policies and practices, especially when it threatens their bottom line. By staying informed, taking action, and supporting privacy-respecting products, we can protect our digital privacy. Section 9. The importance of digital literacy. Now I know what you're thinking. John, I'm just one person. What difference can I make? How can my actions possibly impact the larger digital landscape? And you're right, to an extent. It can feel overwhelming, like a drop in the ocean. But here's the thing. Every movement starts with a single step. Every small action contributes to a larger change. Every revolution begins with a single voice. Your actions, they matter. We need to start thinking of digital literacy as a fundamental skill like reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's not just about using technology, but understanding it. We need to teach our children how to navigate the digital world safely and responsibly. This means understanding the risks and knowing how to avoid them. We need to empower ourselves with the knowledge and tools to protect our privacy and our freedom. This includes using encryption and understanding data security. It's not about becoming tech experts overnight, but about building a foundation of knowledge. It's about taking small but meaningful steps to reclaim control of our digital lives. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards a more informed and secure digital presence. By working together, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other, we can create a digitally literate society, one where everyone has the skills to thrive in the digital age. Remember, digital literacy is not just for the young, it's for everyone. It's never too late to start learning and improving your digital skills. Whether you're a student, a parent, a professional, or a senior, digital literacy is essential. It's about being informed, being safe, and being empowered in the digital world. So, let's take that first step together. Let's commit to becoming more digitally literate for ourselves and for future generations. Section 10. The global fight for data rights. The fight for digital privacy isn't confined to any one country or region. It's a global struggle, a battle for the future of our fundamental rights in the digital age. From the streets of Hong Kong to the halls of the European Union, people are rising up to demand greater control over their data and their digital lives. We need to stand in solidarity with these movements, to amplify their voices and support their efforts, because the fight for digital freedom is a fight for all of us. Section 11 conclusion: stay informed, stay vigilant. So, there you have it, folks. The world of surveillance apps is a complex and concerning one, but it's not insurmountable. By staying informed, taking action, and demanding better from our leaders and our tech overlords, we can create a future where technology empowers us, not enslaves us. Remember, the future is not set in stone, it's up to us to write the script. So let's make it a good one, shall we? Stay vigilant, my friends.